going on with this stream and shit? Oh, something's hitting me. I ain't paying attention. Where did this damn knoll come from, man? What's up? Sorry, I'm in the middle of trying to get everything set real quick, and then I'm getting killed. I found a much better way to play this game from a class perspective. So, I switched classes basically. And it's been a much, much easier experience, I will say. All right. It's Sunday morning to everybody as we meet once again for a little bit of game fun. What do you mean, where am I? Oh, are you talking about in the game? Happy Easter, yeah, happy Easter, man. Hold on one quick sec. Let me get everything set here. I'm just outside of the Lehant. So, I mean, it's right here behind me. So I switched over to a Pally, and has been so much easier to deal with. I'll show you a couple of tricks or some things I've been doing. So let's go in here. Actually, it looks like I'm getting some competition now. So I had this place free reign by myself for a little while. But as a Pally, you get some bonus stuff, right, to undead. So we'll see how long the ease of which I'm doing this goes like forward. But I just literally started this character less than an hour ago off stream. You start out with this mace. I actually ended up equipping a two-handed sword that dropped. It's got 11 damage. It's slower. It's only 4.9, but it's got a lot more damage, and I'm actually able to one-shot stuff a whole lot easier. And then I got these self buffs that I'm getting with stamina recovery, armor and health. And then this would go on my group, which does I think when I'm struck, each ally has a chance to trigger this damaging effect whenever they attack, so you don't have to be struck. Anyways, between my auto attack and then this smite ability, I mean, it's been super. Targeting's a little weird sometimes. So much easier than dealing with the summoner. It almost feels OP compared to the summoner. The other thing I have to figure out, it's hard to get the stamina to recover. The other is I have a freestanding heal. I mean, I'm not using mana for almost. Smite uses this stamina down here. I think that's what this is called. Mana I'm not using at all, except I do have a heal. So literally the only thing I'm using at this stage mana for is to heal myself as well, which doesn't use the resource that I need for combat. So it's almost like auto has Ashes found Brocus this bad? I found myself playing old games too. Oh, this isn't old. It looks like it. This is actually in beta. I think it was originally called EverQuest. It's Adrullan Online Adventures. So very much EverQuest with a Minecraft look to it. So, but I've been in here killing stuff. It's pretty, I mean, I'm not died at all. You saw how much we died yesterday with the summoner. And pretty much leveling, now there's a 20% level gain right now. As a server bonus, but you know, I'm hitting big numbers, and I'm not. I'm not squishy. The only thing that is again slowing me down is regenerating this stamina. Otherwise, like I literally just started this. I'm level 4. I mean, look, I got all these bags already. Yeah, anyone can beta test. Yeah. I need to, let me, real quick, I should probably pin this website again. So here's the, just go there and you can, anybody can test, but let me pin these. But this has been so much easier of an experience. I don't know if that's intended or not, but no, don't get me wrong. It still takes a while to level, but you're playing Lego RuneScape. I mean, we'll call it Lego, well, we'll call it Minecraft EverQuest is what we'll call it. So, but yeah, no, this has been so much easier to deal with. And then I'll show you one of the other benefits to hanging out over at this courtyard. The unfortunate thing is you do get competition here. I'm noticing an hour ago when I started, there was hardly anyone over here. And now we're getting a lot of competition for mob pools. We could probably like group up, but I don't know. And then the Pally also has a taunt because it's really meant to be a tank. So I don't know. This class has been super easy to play. What's up, Saddam Apiri? I'll check it out. I love Minecraft. No, this has really been a solid game to play. I'm not, you know, somehow it seems so basic, but it's like pulling me in. I don't know if that makes sense. Have you set your eyes on any upcoming games? I've been playing the hell out of Crimson Desert. You know, games globally, Light No Fire is still at the top of my list. Looking forward to Fable. Chrono Odyssey, obviously, once it comes out. Somebody mentioned another game yesterday, which Hollowed Oath. Looks interesting. However, it's super early in the development phase, so I'm probably not going to bother with it for now. But looks interesting, at least on paper. AOC servers are down for sure. Yes, they are. You had an option to down. Yeah, there's at this point, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, I know Amazon AWS has cut off their access. So even if you had people able to manually start a server back up, it's they haven't paid their bills. So that actually was in one of the legal filings. Well, the transcripts that I have, they commented on the fact that they couldn't get the AWS stuff because I assume because the account is suspended for not paying their bills. Yeah, it was like, what was it? EverCraft? No, was that what it was called? Was it EverCraft? No, Ever something. It's not Roblox. Standalone game. Aeon 2, do you say Aeon or Ion? Ion 2, I mean, it's okay. You know, it's the pay to win stuff. What's up, Firestorm? Greg, how you doing? Everybody go check them out, making a game themselves. Feel free to link your YouTube if you want people to check it out. I think you can link, I'm not sure. Cinder City, yes. Cinder City is another one that actually I've started. I occasionally like to shoot people, so. EverQuest Legends also I'm looking forward to, hugely. Tico, what's up? Roblox, no, this is just a standalone game. The other benefit of hanging out and killing things over in that, oh, and I'm figuring this out. Each of your class trainers have, you know, yesterday we had a summoner quest. I had to turn in some stuff, right? This is the Pally class trainer. Also had a quest, had to turn in, where's it at? These bone fragments. And then also I had to turn in some decomposing tissue. So what I've discovered actually is he'll continue taking these. So if I turn in, I can turn in all 21 of these. I don't know how much experience I'll get. What are we at? 14.2%. So I can give these. So I got, okay, 5%. So that still helps, right? And I got 7 silver, 5 copper. I mean, it's this classic EQ approach. Got faction. So you can keep turning in. So that little area, graveyard area, man, super good place to like grind, because then I can also turn in the decomposing tissue. That got me a lot more experience, actually. Less silver, but oh wait, what did I just got? How did I get armor? I don't think I had. I thought I had already turned that shit in. Cotton workday gloves. I do need armor. I don't have any. Actually, you know what I saw? Oh man, I wish I could find it. It looked, I assume it was intentional. I doubt I'm going to be able to find this again. Somebody linked an artifact item. And it was, I thought it was funny because I assume it's like cross advertising, which is kind of cool if that's the case. Yeah, I don't think I'm able to get to it. It was a Monsters and Memories manual, I think is what it was called, the item that was in the game. I'm on the second one on the list. It said former rush start or something. Yeah, like CB belts for sure. The other thing too, I was going to mention is that not only can you turn in your own, continue turning in things to your own trainer, you'll also, like I'm getting this Essence of Zarina. This is actually for the clerics. This is one of their turn-ins, but I can also turn this in. So that gives me again some silver. Oh wow, I didn't realize they're giving me items as well. Okay. I did not expect that. So definitely turn all that in. And then, all right, so we're level 4 now. So I need to see, I'm not really using a shield, so I don't really want to buy these at this point. I mean, I feel like I'm doing pretty good with what I got. The only thing I'd probably, I mean, I guess the question would be, is it worth the change back to a one-hander? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'm not sure. I guess this is where we have to sort of find out, right? I mean, we are beta testing. Let's go ahead and buy it, I guess. This is only open, I think, till Monday, tomorrow. And then spells. What else? Also, yeah, you have just, I mean, this class is like really OP compared to that summoner, man. What is, I forget what this one is. Gaining temporary charisma, regaining some lost stamina. So that's going to hopefully replace when I'm, wow, 1 gold, huh? Money's going up fast. All right, what else we got? Cleanse toxins. I probably don't need that right now. And then halt. What does halt do? A stun. All right, so we are definitely taking this. And then we're going to take halt as well. What's coming up? Plain Chant of Conviction. What's this do? Each swing of your weapon in Ancient Hymn grants a chance to heal yourself. That does feel so OP, man. Yeah, it's unfortunately not open for super long. I don't know. I honestly don't know the time frame that they have from beta to any kind of early access or anything. I think they were just basically taking their time. So, but you know, this seriously is like, and this happened the last time I tested this. It just sort of grew on me, which I think is a good thing, right? All right, let's put these in our spell book. All right. Wait, that's not what I wanted. This one. Why does it have the same icon? It's kind of weird. This hopefully will be a big help. We'll see what's the cooldown. 18 seconds duration. So is that the cooldown, I guess? Or maybe not. I don't know. Because charisma also directly ties into smite for the undead stuff, which is going to be great once we move a little bit further out where we get into some more high level skeleton stuff. So Zealot's Rush is really freaking good. I'm hoping so. Yeah, that my biggest slowdown point right now is going to be stamina and getting that back. So I also want to see, I don't know if there's like food. I've not done any kind of crafting at this point. So actually I might go buy a butcher's knife so I can maybe start looking at crafting food at least. All right, what am I doing? Let's move some of this around. We're gonna put, I think that there, and then we'll put a halt here. All right, did I sell all my stuff? I did not, so I need to make some money. Actually, let's go out here and buy the butchers. I've done so much crafting. Metalworking is 55 already, damn. Can almost make bronze gear. I saw somebody selling that in the chat for like super expensive. So you've played quite a bit. How big is the world at this stage? Admittedly, I've not ventured out very far. All right, before I sell anything, I actually want to look into if we're going to switch to a shield. All right, let me actually put my weapons here that I think we'll look at. This is what, 5 and 3.5. I think we have a better, I gotta find it. All right, here, this one. Fireplay, what's up, brother? How you doing? I think I saw you Crimson Desert, right? All right, so this is 6 and 3. So this will probably be a little bit better. And then we can just sell the rest of this. Welcome in, everybody. We are playing Adrullan Online Adventures, which is a indie MMORPG that obviously looks very Minecrafty. So we're having fun. We're playing Crimson. Saw you're playing this. Yeah, no, this has been fun. That's good, man. It's growing on me. I don't know. It's got like this sort of charm to it. I don't know how else to put it. It is growing on me. I'm having fun with it. So, all right, where are these bags? I think he sells bags up here. Should you try it? I mean, it's only open to. I mean, yes, it's free, so you might as well. It's pinned, the link. I think the test ends after tomorrow, though, so it's not open for very much longer. I admittedly know nothing else as far as, release schedule and all of that, so. All right, let's get, maybe we got to move a little bit further out. I think actually I do have a quest to go kill some bandits. So, and those are only level 2 and 3. Now we will not get the undead bonus, but yeah, this reacts to undead. So there's probably no super good reason to keep using that, but we'll keep it on for now. All right, let's actually switch. We're going to switch to this. What can I not? Oh, I can't equip this? Why not? Oh, is it because I have the other one on? So I have to remove the two-hander first, probably, or at least equip maybe that. There we go. All right, let's see what it's like. This area might be super saturated with people. Yeah, it's well done. I mean, it's growing on me. I don't know how else to put it. It's been fun. One-handed blunt. All right, so part of this is also our skill in switching over isn't as good. I don't know. I don't know if I really like swinging the two-hander. These do not share a cooldown, which is nice. I realize it's just a time issue, but I would love to see you see a YouTube video style go into some real. I do some reviews. Why we review it? I mean, what do you mean by more detail? Like, I have tried to standardize it a little bit. It's just some of it gets hard to do that with, just because of how different games can be. So like the idea was, all right, we'll review like combat and crafting. I really wish I had a loot all button. All right, let's see how this does. Let's rush. Oh, nice. What's the cooldown? Wait, is there a cooldown? Sense a disturbance nearby. What's that mean? I feel like you have a great perspective with your history of playing every MMO. I mean, I hope so. Oh, that is great for the stamina stuff, man. That's been our limiting factor for all of this is stamina regen. So let's see, we have a heal. You can also use the bandage. Don't forget your bandages. Although I guess now I'm going to have to manage mana a little bit better. Yeah, because that is a pretty big mana drain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we gonna have a problem here? Oh, this cooldown, man. Come on. All right, that should get us over. Yeah, I'm not big on this shield bash. I don't know. Oh, this skeleton's gonna come over, isn't it? Yeah, might get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Hex Knights are good solo tanks, I've heard. I thought I was gonna either do that or Pally. I gotta tell you, the Pally so far has been such a night and day difference versus the Summoner when we played yesterday. All right, Fireplay Man, have a good one. It really has been a super, super different experience, which has been good. Why can't I cast that? Got a 9 Necro. How's Necro? Summoner was fun. It just... I died quite a bit, which is okay. You know, not that I should like be able to do everything on my own, but crazy good at solo. I've seen Necros running around. You'd think Summoner would be a good solo class. I know, right? I might not have been playing it correctly. I mean, it's always possible that there's user error. Where's this? It says I'm by a fire. Where's that at? See, the region stuff is what's challenging. All right, we're gonna try to get. We're just gonna butcher, I think. Try to learn some. I got animal fat out of that. All right, let's go up to here. We're gonna go up and fight. I think some of these bandit things that are up here. If you stand near the element, short duration pets go. Yeah, I mean that was part of it. Is trying to like use the earth elemental from a grassy area. For sure. You're right. I'm sure if I played it, I spent more time with it, I could probably learn a little bit more. The tank pet though was not keeping aggro, and that drove me crazy. That would be that was my biggest sort of like, because then I had a spell that also allows me to reduce hate, but that just didn't seem to work. What's this, honey? Will the bees try to? I have to have. Oh yeah, I have to be keeper stuff, right? Wait, I have armor. Did I sell? Oh, did I sell that one? Or no? Did he equip it? Probably. Yeah. Very basic armor, but armor nonetheless. All right, these are. I think we have to have a scout, like a scout's cloak or something, as part of the. What's going on here? Is this an enchanter? Are they mind controlling? That's cool. If that's the case. Oh, wait, that's a name, dude. I don't want to fuck with him right now. Pet aggro is a bit broken, it seems. Yeah. Well, even with having 2 up, they were still not maintaining aggro, which, I don't know, it made it challenging, obviously. Does this person do anything? No. Wild adolescent bear hates me. Well, how easy is this to kill? I wonder. Or how hard is this to kill? Why did it switch to me? That's weird. All right, so we're obviously not getting the buff benefits that we were, or the damage benefits, because he's not undead. What if we stun it? Let's try, let's halt. Let's heal. Worked out okay. All right, we'll butcher it for some meat. Yeah, it was definitely a little bit janky playing with the pets. I don't know. All right, we need to find more foot pads. I don't know where they're all at. What's this, skeleton? I gotta say, I think I preferred the 2-hander. What's this? I've not seen this shoddy stave. It's not dull, so does that mean it's better than the dull stuff? Like a step up, maybe? All right, where are the scouts? I think there's some up here. Hopefully everyone's having a good Sunday morning, Easter, if you celebrate Easter. I'm not sure if we're going to stream for the whole time or not today, so we'll see. All right, maybe I'll just stick with skeletons, you know? So we got skeleton ruins. Or is there somebody else camping this? They're all dead. What level these are? Oh, here's a scout. Oh, wait, he's level 5. Well, he kicked my ass. He's level... Ruins Mummy's level 4. Let's see how easy this is. I feel like level 5 might be too much. Ah, I knew that would happen. I knew they would respawn, son of a bitch. Oh, somebody's helping me. It's not, yeah, they're, what's going on? Oh, dang, somebody just leveled to 20? Where are they at? Level 6 enchanter. That's fun. Shit. You made it to the city of Leon. Oh, where did you start? Did you start up here? Greenwood cover? I don't know where all the starting areas are. How am I liking the game so far? I said this earlier. It's oddly. I mean, it's growing on me. It's been fun. I think part of it's been finding the right class. All right, Diggs, I'm gonna try to run back that way, I think. Are you a brand new character? Do you know what level you are? My health and stuff, my regen is kind of slow, but Willowbrook? What race? How am I missing? All right, I'm just going to run back to you and we can kind of sit out and mess around as a group. Halfling? Oh, you're level 4. Cool. We're hungry for a good MMO. Doesn't need to look amazing, just needs to be fun. No pay to win. I mean, you might check it out. It's really... I hate the mini-map. I think that's my biggest complaint right now. This mini-map drives me absolutely crazy. It doesn't show you where you're at. It needs... If there was one thing that I feel like this game needs at this... But I also don't know the development timeline. But this map sucks, man. The art style's fine. Yeah, I don't mind the art style at all. Like, it looks fine. But the functionality of it is just not there. Like right now, it basically serves no purpose. Other than to give you some high level idea of what the world looks like. So even when you get into like the city stuff, so if I go into Leon, like this reminds me a lot of EverQuest Online Adventures. I don't know if anybody ever played that. There was a map in the case for the disc that had the game in it. There was a physical map. Actually, I think it's on the wall behind me. Not sure. Yeah, there's one of them back there. This reminds me of that, which is cool. I like it. I like how it looks, but it doesn't do anything functionally. Yeah, I get the EQ, heritage, old school stuff. But again, my straight take on old school mechanics is that a lot of old school mechanics were simply the result of a lack of technology at the time. And because it was our first experience in these sorts of games, it became, oh, this is the nostalgia. This is what was so cool. And there are parts of that I think are valid to keep into today's game world. But some things I think you just have to put in some quality of life stuff. It just makes sense. And one of those would be stuff like a map and knowing where you're at. So I don't think everything needs to be this complete old school, what it was in 1999. Not everything. All right, Diggs, how do I see, I can invite you to a group. How do I see your buffs? Oh, I see down here. So you have a surge of Wildfoot. That's cool. Are you getting oh, you are getting the restful as well. I think I can put these on you. Yes. Do you need anything? Do you need money or? Actually, let me go sell. Let me clear my bags real quick while we're up here. What's up, Triple? Game is fun. I mean, anybody's free to come play. I think we're going to head out to the beach area. I think there's some skellies and things. It's where we ended yesterday. I think we're going to head that way. They should be fairly level appropriate for us. What the hell's this for? Beast Warden's pet? Nah. All right. Decent combat. I mean, you'll see. I mean, if you're looking for EverQuest or sorry, Ashes of Creation combat, no. I mean, that's not what this is. You don't have a marker on your map, so you have to yeah, yes. I think, unless, am I missing something? Like, can I turn something on? Please tell me if I can. But it doesn't even show me where I'm at. This is Adrullan Online Adventures. I'm saying that wrong. It's currently in beta. It's only available for the next, like, I think it's tomorrow is when the last day for this phase. It's free. You just go to their website. All right, Diggs, we're going to run, do you mind? We're going to just run this way, I think. There's a pretty, hopefully a decent area up here for us to play around as a group. Yeah, it is an MMO. There's a lot of there's actually quite a fair amount of people here playing. RPG. I mean, yes. Yeah, I mean, it has classes and races. So yeah, it has your typical RPG stuff. Also your level progression and things like that. How am I liking it so far? It's 100% growing on me. It's fun, actually. We're going to go out here together. Actually, are these some... All right, here's some level 4 stuff. We can kind of kill as we go. Let's see how we do as a group here. Let me try to grab him. I'm not hitting him for shit. All right, let me stun him. Nice. All right. Let's keep going. It's a good spot up here. I think we'll get some... we're going to be more overpowered. My buff is going to help you better if we're fighting undead. Which there's some up here. I'm Pally. We played yesterday as a summoner, which was okay. Can you all grab the... Am I looting everything? I need to know how you... Okay, it is group share. All right, so the loot is being split. Is that right? Because I don't see any, like, loot rules that I can change. I just want to make sure everybody's getting their fair share. All right, up here is where we're going to get into some more undead that are, I think, levels 4 and 5. And we have a little bit of, these initiates will save us a little bit if we need them to. Well, maybe. There's somebody killing him, I think. Oh, no, that's a dark initiate. Okay. Oh, that's what I needed yesterday, isn't it? Damn, there's a lot of people up here. There was nobody over here yesterday. All right, this usually has a high volume of mobs though, so. Here, I need to buff you as well. All right. There's an underground area here too, right? I remember it from yesterday. You want to invite? You want to play? We can invite everybody. Damn, we got a lot of competition. There was no one over here yesterday. I guess that just means more people are playing, right? Which is a good thing. I don't know any good places to set up camp either, so I'm just going to kind of roam. Oh, you want to go? Oh, down the, yeah, we can go down there. We can go see what that's like. Why is it not letting me taunt? There we went. Oh, that's not, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, charmed. All right, I'm gonna just start pulling. Oh, shit. Never mind. Get out. There was one hiding around the corner. I didn't see it. All right. I'll run back. I think maybe for now, just staying above ground. Well, that was our first death. All right. We're going to go. Only other thing that also drives me nuts is the lack of music. Combat music is good. Reminds me 100% of old school stuff, but you know, when we're out running like this, there's nothing here. Also getting a little bit more lag, maybe. I don't know if you guys can see that a little bit. And I don't know if that's just because there's more people here. All right, it looks like you all are still alive, so that's a good thing. I need much better armor, I think, is my biggest issue. So. And the other thing you'll notice is if you do try to play this game, it does matter if something's even just one level higher than you. So you can solo, but you can't, like, for the most part, pull way above your level. You will die. Hopefully my body's still there, because I had a lot of bags and shit in there, man. I guess I could have summoned my corpse, couldn't I? Didn't think of that. It only cost 3 silver. Hopefully the stairwell's clear that I can go grab my stuff. It's not that far down there, so. Where's everybody? I don't even know where everybody's at. Oh, I see. Your names, your nameplates. At least give me the direction. All right, I'm gonna just... I'm gonna go down here, try to get my stuff really fast. And then I'll come back up. The hell? Why in the fuck? It's so weird. Why did it All right, let's go up here. I don't think I'm going to be very strong down there without actual gear. So we can just maybe fight up here. I mean, y'all are free to go. It's always hard to leave a group when I'm streaming. But this place was not this busy yesterday. Or a restream or respawn's just slow. There's nothing respawning either. Well, there's, how do you know they're looking for, are they just advertising? All right. All right, how do I... So with gear, I don't know if I can make it easy or if I need to buy it. Just need a ton of copper. Okay. Oh, dude took a... Should we try to peel some stuff off of him? And help out? Or, not worry about it? He's got this, right? You can invite him. I'm just going to invite everybody. Yeah, I invited him, but I don't think he, How many can you have in a group? All right, we can try to go in and yeah. Do we want to try to go down here again? Okay. Do you want to pull up or go down? Oh, we got something up here. Yeah, they're respawning up here. All right. I don't know the layout. Is there a good spot to pull to? I guess I'll kind of follow you if there's a good... There we go. Oh, there's a quest in here, isn't there? Which one are you wanting to keep or kill? All right, let's see now. I gotcha. I think we might just need to hang out here. I don't know a good spot either. I think respawn, we can probably pull to here. I just don't know how everything's going to respawn back. Yeah, I mean, there's another chamber down here. But I think we'll be good with just respawns. I appreciate hanging out. Yeah, there's one back here. Let me just pull some stuff. Oh, shit, how did... All right, so we got one that respawned. This is interesting. This is going to sound really stupid when I say this. This shift from solo, like now all of a sudden my skill usage is different. It's more the taunt. I don't know. It's going to sound stupid. I'm still not clear on how. Why is this thing not dying? How loot exactly works? All right, let me sit down. Actually, yeah, what are buffs? I need to... Oh, I didn't give everyone back this as well. This will help out. It's your pet, right? That's throwing me off, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, is it your pet? Is it not your pet? All right. Who's got all the... Looks like EQ1, no, exactly. EQ1 mixed with Minecraft, 100%. That is accurate. Very accurate. This feels slow. I feel like we slowed down now as a group, which is weird. Is this that's a quest item up there, right? All right. What else is there to kill? Yeah, I need to work on armor. I think you got a very good point. So this might be it's odd that there's not like a initial quest for armor. Wait, is that your... No, your pet's right there, right? All right, guys. I might need to work on it wouldn't let me break that for some reason. All right, party. Oh, wait, is that right? How do you get to party? Group. Stuff. I mean, I can at least stun them, even though my gear is pretty shitty. Yeah, the fight music is, I mean, it's just all EverQuest. All right. I think I need to go work on gear. Where's the best place to go get copper? I guess you're just walking around. I don't even know. Do you need a pickaxe? I don't even know how any of that works. No, it's open. Yeah, you come on in. Sorry. Took you a lot to get a full copper set. Is there an easy way to buy, or do I just need to like advertise in chat somewhere? Just need to grind it out. Gotcha. Can find nodes on hills where stone foundations are rock foundations. All right, so it's still not clear to me. Is there a shared loot? Like, I'm not taking everyone's loot, right? There is no shared. All right, well, why are people? I'm not going to loot then. I'm just going to get the coin. I do leatherworking, clay making, oh, all of that shit? Damn. Oh, you got plenty of money now? All right, where's a respawn? Oh, we got a corpse coming. Why didn't it let me, that's weird. Why is it not going to auto attack? So weird. It was fun doing it though. Now I understand how to craft. So you have to craft everything. What the hell? Stunned. If you were on the Battle server, I just make it for you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're over on. How many hours have you put in? I'm curious. Wait, do we got more? What else is killing us? Or is he your pet? Yeah, he's your pet. $10 hours of grinding mats. Damn. There he goes again. Or is no, that's not your pet. It is fun. Again, we talked about this yesterday. Seeing everyone hand out buffs and stuff. I miss that so much in modern games, man. EverQuest, yeah, it's called Adrullan Online Adventures now, so it's changed its name. But yeah, it was EverQuest, I want to say. Also, when I'm meditating, this does not come back very fast. I don't know if it's. I don't know. Wait a minute. Armor class 3. So even going from cotton to copper is just a difference of 2 in armor class. That's crazy. My fat ass fingers, because auto attacks on tilde, I am hitting escape instead, which is then causing me to drop target. Anyways. All right, are we good to grab another? Somebody spawned back here. Oh, it resisted me. This feels, I mean, 100%. 100% EverQuest, man. I only got 3%. He's almost dead. I think he died, right? All right. I'm just going to release. I can have my stuff summoned to me. So you tried Gloria Victis a long time ago. Is it, did I read something about it? Like, was there something it came back or? Yeah, I'm getting some, definitely more players than normal because I'm getting some lag. All right, we're going to go over here. Yeah, we died. It's all right, though. It's just a game. My armor sucks, man. I got to figure out. I need to get better armor. All right. I'm just going to get my. He's going 4 silver. What's 3 silver? Did it go up because I'm higher level? I'm trying to understand why this mace. That's, anyways. Oh, it's because it's a starting weapon, right? So it just automatically gives it back to me. Gotcha. Yeah, it's EverQuest. Or MineQuest. I don't know which. Should have stuck with heals instead of attacking. Oh, it's all good. I think that little confined space, especially for my lack of armor, is a problem. My armor sucks. It's interesting that getting into a group, though, is where it's starting to be very clear how bad my armor is. The grind, the same as EverQuest. I mean, that's the model generally, yeah. All right. I need a pickaxe. Where can I buy a pickaxe? I don't think I can tank very well right now. All right. Pickaxe. Who has a pickaxe, man? He's a merchant. Wait, was he gonna give me crafting stuff? Cultivation, processing, production. Hasty flint axe. Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's this person. So they don't actually give me a quest. Okay. All right. I think I am going to work in crafting. Thanks all. Let me find this, all right, does this dude sell it? What server? Everyone gives that. I can't remember the name. It's the second one down. The former Fresh Start. I don't remember the name of it, to be honest. All right, where do we get a pickaxe? I'm going to break from group just so that y'all can keep going if you want. Diggs, I'm going to try to figure out I don't think I'm going to have a ton of more stream time. Well, maybe an hour and a half. I want to see if we can't demonstrate some of the crafting. So if you want to run back and hang out with me or not, I don't know. You're welcome to. I need to find a pickaxe though. Yeah, Finla. I mean, y'all are welcome to. I just broke group because I didn't know who was going to do what over there. So sorry, I'm not trying to be rude to anybody. Feel free to come hang out with me. This is Adrullan Online Adventures. Pickaxe and lumberjack tool. Yeah. You'll need wood to smelt down your ores. I think I have some, but I've seen it out in the woods, right? Where do I get the pickaxe? That's what I can't find. Here's some leather pants. That's at least better than what I got, right? Oh, here's pickaxe. Found it. All right, so I need, in addition to the pickaxe, just a regular axe. Is that what you're telling me? So does anyone know, do NPCs sell back what people sell to them? Right, I can't find a pickaxe, man. All right, dude has the butchering stuff. Where do I find the, all right, I do have a pickaxe now. So do I need an axe for the trees? And if so, where do I get it? All right. Let's see, tools. Pickaxe is on the bag bender near the back gate. Oh, like the leather worker guy? Merchant near the smithy. Okay. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to just sell. Holy crap. Cracked femurs sell for 1 gold? Is it like important? Is it used for something? Holy shit. Over by the carpentry chair. Oh, that's way on the other side. I know. I remember where that's at now from last time. Okay. I assume this highwayman's hand is for a quest of some sort as well. Why is this worth 1 gold? It says it's magic, so it's got to be used for something. Okay. I'll go this way now. I gotta say, yesterday when we were playing the Summoner, it was okay. Wasn't super digging the game at the time. This has been a little bit more fun. So I guess like with anything, find the class that works best for you. And make it work. All right, the carpenter is over here, right? Dull wood axe. Perfect. Am I going to have a saw as well? Why is it a gold? A lot of money. Oh, I am going to have it for a wood plank. Large logs, driftwood. What do I have? I have sticks, right? What is stick? Okay, so wooden skewer? What's that do? So we just need... All right, so first things first is to try and get some ore. We're going to go from there. I would say let's look at the mini map, but that's the map, but that's not really going to help us. It's good to see so many people playing, I will say. All right. We'll go over here. I think there's probably a spot for looking for ore. We'll see. All right, are these fallen trees the ones that what do I use the lumbering axe for? Or the lumber, yeah, the lumber axe. No. Clearly not. I need some copper. What does it even look like when it spawns? On the branches on the side of the tree. So you got sticks. Bundle of sticks. Another Minecraft. I mean, it definitely is. Looks like Minecraft. Oh, I see. Oh, there's more up there too. Gotcha. Okay, now I know what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously looks. Its art is clearly like Minecrafty, right? The whole style. The game itself is in the, I would say sort of in the vein is EverQuest, basically. Does the speed of which you mine get faster as you get better, higher level? Oh shit, there's more over here. What do you basically get? Three ores? Oh, here's Diggs. Hello, brother. Oh, why did it quit? Okay, so I gotta redo this every time. And Tony D. So you said I need 80 copper? All right, this watcher is probably gonna come after me. Yeah. I will say I appreciate the fact that when you see a monster or something you're trying to kill holding an item, I greatly appreciate that you are going to get that item. I don't know why we don't see that in other games, but I feel like that is a must. It only makes sense, right? If you see a monster holding an item, you should loot it when you kill the thing. All right, so we found several. Oh, there's more up here. Okay. The earthlings will drop some copper and shit too, right? I'm pretty sure. How much do I have? Darkness. Yeah, it's true, man. Earthlings are clay. Do I need clay for anything? Anything else up here? Oh. Yeah, it's a truly dark night, man. That is true. There we go. We're finding a lot here through here. I guess there's just nobody else mining. You need clay to make molds. So is clay, can I gather clay, or is clay only through killing things like earthlings? You can gather clay. All right. You need a spade. So I gotta get another tool? Okay. They look like turds along the beach. That's hilarious. All right. Shadow chain coat, 3 platinum. What's that? Oh, that looks nice. Can't wear it though. It's kind of weird. War wizard and a warrior can both wear the same thing. Has anybody played a war wizard? Like, what's it like? All right, where's more copper? What you doing, Diggs? Where you at? Need help? Are you good? Oh, there's copper over there. So does food have anything to do? I do not need a tool to gather clay. All right. Does food do anything when you cook? I gotta tell you guys, this has been a pleasurable experience. I'm wishing that the server would not go down after tomorrow. And I'm very curious as to when we'll get a more permanent access to this game. I don't know if anybody knows that. I really do not follow this. I've tested it before. Interestingly enough, I had a similar experience where by the time I kind of got a little bit more invested into it, I think the last testing phase, I didn't want it to go away. People are saying it's years away. Really? I mean, hasn't it been in development for years? I guess it's probably a group that doesn't really have to worry too much about time frames, is it? What's this? What's up, Googie? That seems way too polished for that. I know. Who's saying it? Is that the developers? I guess maybe I should join their Discord, learn a little bit more. What's 10 for? All right, if there's 10 over here, am I getting outside of where copper is or no? Oh, there's a bunch right here. Damn it, he's interrupting me. I don't know how stamina, I need to learn better how stamina sort of replenishes itself. Because it seems super slow. Seems super, super slow. The bronze, where's it go? Over here. Bronze chain coat. 15 gold. Armor class 7. Oh, that's nice. So that's what I should be trying to go for. Campfire, replenish stamina. Shaman and bard buffs. I think plate's better than chain. Just play Pantheon. It's the only old school game that is official. What do you mean official? I'll be playing it. I'm just waiting for their spring update to hit before I do. Bronze is after copper. Okay. It's angel investors for millions. Wait, what? Oh no, I'm very well aware of Pantheon. Yeah. We've known Joppa forever. Joppa was gosh, Diggs, when did we interview? We interviewed Joppa years ago. Like we interviewed him a couple of times, talked to him. Back when he was just the music guy for Pantheon. So I'll definitely jump onto Pantheon. I'm just at this stage waiting for their updates. So first time seeing this. How are you liking it? It is growing on me, I have to say. It is I was just saying I'm a little sad, a little disappointed that this test ends after tomorrow. So April's the reset. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. And then we'll come back to Pantheon. I'm not someone that hates on Pantheon. I think they've done a wonderful job with what they had. So. All right, I'm not seeing any more over here, so we're going to walk this way. Before 2020. I played Monsters and Memories, but it doesn't have that drive. Yeah, again, what I've said pretty consistently, and I'll keep saying, is with Monsters and Memories, I wish them well. I mean, I wish any game developer well, right? I think we all should want game developers to succeed, because even if it's for a game that we do not like, success breeds further development, right? Of stuff that you might like in the future. But specifically to Monsters and Memories, it's so EverQuest-like. I don't know why I just don't go play EverQuest, you know? Like, what's the reason to go play it? I guess maybe the UI looks a little cleaner and it looks a little bit better graphically, but even then it's pretty old school graphics. So I don't know. That's my hard thing with Monsters and Memories. I don't know why I don't go play EverQuest, which has, you know, so much content, if that's the style of game I'm looking for. So does meditate not increase stamina? Does anybody know? And then I need to find wood. How do I find wood to chop? That's what I said about Eminem, and the hate I get for it is wild. Yeah, and it's not I'm not trying to hate. I mean, I hope they do well, right? You know, especially when MMOs are having such a hard time. I just personally don't find big reasons as to why I should be super excited for it. So, oh, you crash? Really? In this game? You peed in the pool? Well, that's too bad. Oh, my inventory's full? Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna run back. I need wood though to smelt the ores, right? So I need to figure out where that comes from. You don't understand Eminem. It looks so bad, but again, I don't mind looks. I really don't care about looks too much. Oh, my weight's huge. That's probably the big problem. So that's why I can't gather anything. Okay. Oh no, it's letting me. Again, I don't mind looks so much. As long as the game's good. Play Paladin, Shaman, and Pantheon. That game is huge, which a lot of OGs want. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm okay with I think Pantheon's got a place for people to play it for sure. Monsters and Memories, though, I just don't know, because so many elements of it literally look like a EverQuest copy. Like at least Pantheon, yes, it's in the old school vein, but it you know, at least it's trying to like kind of do its own thing. with like some of its resource systems and stuff like that. Versus Monsters and Memories just looks like, I don't know, just like EverQuest. This does too. I guess I should be, I will say this game also, but should I sell these femurs? I really don't know what it's for. It says magic. It's a lot of gold. Now that we're going to try to get into crafting, I don't know what I should keep. Like, what's the fine knoll bone for? Anything? I don't know. Guess we can turn these things into while we're here. Lotus petals were for something. What were the lotus petals for? I can turn those into right now. We'll just sell them. I can tolerate a certain level of ugly, but stuff like RuneScape and MMM, it's too much. I really don't mind the art style of MMM. I mean, I don't, but I do think the whole pixelated thing is getting worn out. I mean, that's a classic style, though. I think equally the realistic stuff can get kind of faded over time. Yeah, why copy EverQuest? EverQuest is still running hard and content is just way ahead. Exactly. And now that they're doing EverQuest Legends, all right, so I need to get wood, right? How do we do this? Wait, I got more stuff to sell, I think. I'm already wearing a shield, right? Yeah. Let me sell this shit real quick. You thought they were going to modernize? No, they're not. I don't know. Now, I did ask them the question of, hey, and they actually responded. I said, you know, we were told that there's a EverQuest 3 or whatever you want to call it. The next iteration is under development. Like, does this take the place of that, or is it still under development? And the answer is this is totally separate. So I don't want them to modernize the visuals. Like, I am totally good with I'm totally fine with the old school stuff and making it more playable. You know, I'm gonna get such big hits with the sounds, the visuals, the gameplay, all of that. It's gonna hit me huge, man. I need to go to the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. All right. But yeah, John, I'm looking forward to. I don't care about the way it looks. I'm looking forward to EverQuest Legends, man. Yeah, you know, the resources it would take to modernize EQ should be put into the next generation. I'm highly curious. I almost, because weren't we told they're only going to spend like, it was something absurd, like $30 million or something. I forget. I'm pretty certain I read that somewhere, and that made me wonder. Like, okay, are you just going to update the graphics for EverQuest? Like, are you just going to modernize EverQuest and call that the next version? I don't know. It was interesting. All right, we can do copper. What is this? Reforged copper ingot. We might as well. Wait, we can't research it? Oh, so we have to actually have the fragment? Oh, that's right. So to do the recipe, you actually have to have everything. Okay. So it's 2 copper ore. Any fuel. Would fuel show up here, I guess? So this is where the wooden sticks probably won't count. Is that right? And I just need to go... actually get wood. Wait, where did the sticks go? Oh, they're there. So I guess this does not count. Oh wait, maybe it counts. Let's see. Move to crafting. Oh, okay. I like that. On the subject, old games, Star Wars Galaxies is awesome. On some of the custom servers. Yeah, I need to try that out and see what it's like. There's more servers coming out for Star Wars Galaxies. I don't know if you guys can see. Actually, let me show you this. This is one of my prized possessions. So I'm quite the gaming nerd. I have a lot of EverQuest, like old EverQuest stuff that I've gotten from former developers from way back. But this is one of my favorite things that I've ever obtained. For those of you like Star Wars Galaxies. Can you see that? Star Wars, it was called Star Wars Online. So this is actually the design doc. September 2nd, 1999. But yeah, design document version 1.0. So you can see all the stuff that's in there. Talks about all of the, everything, actually. All the design ideas, so. I've always wanted an EverQuest design doc. Don't know if they even exist anymore. All right, so we can just burn through, well, I guess 8. Is there any reason not to just burn all these? I'm gonna need the ingots anyways for the gear, right? So. Oh, do we gotta sit here and wait for, okay. Can I close out of this and come back? Okay, you can. All right. We'll come back for that then. I guess I can go back out and just try to find some more copper. Or we can try to find some clay, maybe? Oh shit, what's going on here? That's a nice helm. What's everybody doing? Why are they arguing? Criticism of Legends graphics isn't for people like you. I just don't think it's gonna be reaching a ton of new people. Yeah, I don't know. That's what's not. Yes, that is what's not clear. How many new people are going to be brought into it? I think I had mentioned the Discord server actually has quite a few people. You know, so they're probably just trying to figure out big time, like how many. I don't think Daybreak even knows like how much they're going to get from this. So I guess we'll find out, but. All right, what do you get from it? Oh, so we did get clay, earth fragment, which I think I can turn in. Have you played Hytale yet? I have it. I've not spent hardly any time with it for anything. Has it come? I was kind of waiting for it to grow a little bit, knowing it was in an early sort of state. Oh no, John, you're fine. All right, so we get 2 clay per kill of those. Ah, he gonna beat me to that, isn't he? Yep. There's some up top though. We can get up here. Oh shit, are you kidding me? Now I can't jump? I'm too fatigued to jump. Then how the fuck do I get up here? All right. So I didn't realize jump also takes that, so. There's some really good RPG servers so far, but yeah, we're waiting a bit before putting work into. I mean, it has a lot of promise, right? Is there going to be any potential like MMO type thing? Or just pure, or is it just pure like RPG? I'm willing to try basically anything, so. All right, how do I get wood? People were trying to tell me. I do want to experience that process. And then I want to see what cooking's like as well. I don't know how you cook. Damn it. Like Roblox, but on a better engine. That makes sense. Yeah. MMOs are already planned. Some servers exist with the MMO style loop. That's cool. I feel like Roblox is taking a huge hit. My kids used to love playing Roblox all the time, but then a lot of the changes they've made, they've quit playing. See a bunch of iron over here. Wait, is that guy using... How do you get wood, man? Is he chopping wood? What's happening? Is he fighting? The fuck is that? I'll look at the trees. They have branches sticking out. Okay. I'll pay more attention. Let me... Here's some trees. We'll go see. Surely we can find something over here, right? I feel like I'm finding tons of ore. I don't know if that's normal. So I'm not far from level 5 too. Maybe I'll try to kill some things. You know, my kids love Minecraft, and I'll play with them. Like, I don't, you know, we have fun. But yeah, I don't know. It's always felt like Minecraft was just... Oh, here's... Oh, these. Okay, I see what you mean. To this. That's kind of weird. But yeah, Minecraft is definitely fun to play to a degree. But I feel like it's not detailed enough for... I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's so basic. Actually still need to kill a scout as well, I think, for a quest. Yeah, I play BG3. Love that game, actually. Can't even watch it since... Really? Are these scouts over here? I need like a scout's cloak or something. All right, so this is somebody just hacking away. We'll go back to where we were. BG3 is one of my favorite games. From an RPG perspective. Oh, that's right. Jumping takes stamina, so I shouldn't do that. Where's all the wood branches, man? All right, and then you said, actually, while I'm thinking about it, you said the beach would have clay, right? Is it pretty abundant? Is it? So it looks like turds. Oh, is this it? Beach has a lot of clay. Good. Oh, that's right. The beach sounded weird. I remember this from yesterday. The footsteps sound weird. You know, so I think overall, the experience of this game has been very positive. I would probably, well, I want to start by saying I don't know how much content's been made. I feel like this game is at a point, like, I don't know how much of this is available to play. This world. This feels very close to something that people would pay, would play regularly. Like, I would almost be at a point where I'd pay a little bit of a sub. That's why it's a little shocking to hear that they're so far away from any kind of release of any sort. The only thing I, again, absolutely hate is this map. The map is terrible. Anger Jinx, appreciate the follow. All right, Diggs, I think I'm going to try to kill something. I'm at 97.7%, and then I'm going to run back to see about these copper. Maybe we kill a crab. Let's see what happens with the crab. Better than the Camelot Unchained model of going EA with almost nothing to offer. I don't, I saw that and I was like, oh, that's cool, right? Like, good for them, but it's still under NDA, right? Like, how can you, I have this maybe, actually, I wonder how everyone feels about this. I feel like if you're still under an NDA, you shouldn't call your game early access. But maybe I'm wrong in that. I don't know how everybody feels about that. I feel like most of the time when you move to an early access state, you're unveiling the game to everyone. And you're saying, this is what we got. We still have more work to do, but here it is, enjoy. And so the fact that they called their release an early access, but it's still under NDA, was sort of a little mind-boggling to me. But maybe I'm wrong with that. I don't know. Ooh, what's in here? I don't think I've ever explored in this spot. It's just a bunch of gnolls. I mean, was it a scam? I guess I feel like we've gotten very loose in how we say scam. I think that the biggest difference with Camelot Unchained was that they've, one, where they're located. So like trying to get staff, because where are they at? Are they in Virginia or something? Aren't they like on the East Coast? So like they're not in your sort of traditional development places, although I guess remote anymore. It doesn't matter too much. This is Adrullan Online Adventures. This is a beta test, so it's available till tomorrow, but it's free. But then also with that, who's more copper? I'm just like harvesting everything at this point. So one is like location and being able to recruit good people, but two, they also are unique in that they've made their own engine, right? Like everything's internal. Actually, this Null Watcher, this might put me over to level 5. It did not. All right, here's another spotter. Let's do this one. I think people have no standards. Oh, I'm not but isn't there a difference between standards, you know, effective development? Like, aren't there differences in being able to do something in a timely manner, efficiently and effectively, in a scam? I guess that would be my question. Like, is there not a difference? All right, we hit level 5, so let's head back, and we will turn in some stuff. Try to get some new skills. Go from there. Wasn't really a scam. It was a total failure of management. You know, because I'll be blunt. You know, I mean, I own everything. I don't hide from past conversations, and you know, I did not remove any of my Ashes videos. I used to comment a lot on how Ashes of Creation was just an incredibly poorly managed game, and I still think it was. But now we also know that there was a lot of other stuff going on that we were lied to about. So, so that one I'm okay with people calling a scam. Actually, let's go this way. I always boil it down to, with these projects, did anyone who invested in the Kickstarter reasonably expect this to drag on until 2026? I mean, that's fair. You know, but again, that's if they were coming out asking for more money. I don't know. Where am I going? All right, I want to turn in. We're going in here. I don't know what saves Camelot Unchained. I have not seen anything of it that looks cool, looks new, looks fun. I'm going to keep it a buck there. You produced a lot of copium and hype. I know you had no idea of the scam, but you promoted the game more positively for what it was than asking the important question about Steven funding in the future. I mean, I think that's fair. Although I will say, I do feel like in the last year, started getting a lot more questionable in what I was asking, right? But I think it's fair. I think, you know, we all, but I'm not going to apologize for that either. I mean, I wanted the game just as much as everybody else did, you know? And I got scammed just like everyone else did. And it sucks. But, you know, wanting something to be successful certainly can cloud judgment. That is for sure. And in hindsight, yeah, I had a lot of sort of mother kind of moments when I realized. So, But, you know, people, I feel like so you can look historically, like I've been called a white knight at times, and then I've been called a doomer, and I've been told that I lie about the game. So, I mean, I think in general, that means that I probably seem to have covered it very fairly fair, at least towards the end. I know Diggs and Neuro also got pretty, I mean, I think everyone got pretty direct with, hey, what is this shit? But no, you know, when I started putting out all this stuff like, hey, you're going to get a beta soon, you're only going to get one content, you're only going to get this, you're only going to get that, people didn't want to believe me. So, no way to know how Steven was getting money, but Phantom talked about questionable finances for a couple of years. Yeah, I mean, we started pulling out investor stuff. I mean, when we started seeing, you know, but yeah, is there some blinding to the fact that you just want this to succeed because you really like what it is? Sure. I mean, there's for sure. I mean, you most commonly see that in things like when you talk about console wars, right? The idea that if you spent, you know, if I spend $600 on a PlayStation 5, I'm gonna just think it's better than everything else, and it's cool, and it's going to be doing this and that just because I put so much money into it, and you don't want to be wrong. So, yeah, Narc definitely at the end there, man. For sure. It was also a little bit complicated for me just because I had 2 different NDAs as well, which also makes it challenging. What's this? With each swing of your weapon. Oh yeah, that's the one that I can heal myself. That's crazy, dude. I don't think it's fair to say you were blind. Clouded vision maybe, but blind for me is people like pockets. Oh well, yeah, that's and Dusty, yeah. Oh, this is even a group? Oh wow, this isn't a single target. This is a group. Okay. So I have 2 group spells. One that triggers extra damage. Although that's only undead. But then this one is a group heal. That's crazy. I wonder how often this procs. It can't be that much, can it? Actually, we're gonna move this. Can I only do one of these at a time? Oh, that's the okay, that's the tricky part. So you can only do one of these at a time. These 2. All right, so I guess when I'm not fighting undead stuff, it makes sense to use the conviction. And when I'm fighting undead, it makes sense to use restfall. That makes more sense. What in the Minecraft? Yeah, it's not Minecraft, but it's certainly easy to argue otherwise. I've said this many times. PI was an absolute waste of money. I don't know what I expected to get from it, but it was an absolute waste of money. All right, where can you cook? Is there a place? Is there a station similar to? Oh, it's in the. It's over here, right? It's in the inn or something. Where's it at? It's over here. So disappointed in Ashes. We all are, man. Everybody got fucked over by that game, but oh yeah, here's the cook. Where's the cooking station? You know, the latest thing is all these people talking about how they're going to completely, how they're going to develop the game again. Like that's the biggest cope now, right? I guess Caramanus had made some sort of comment. It sounds like that they were going to, you know, they plan to keep making the game. I mean, come on now. Like, I do not see that at all. Lean meat, salt, royal spice blend. So what are these? Maple syrup, scurrier stew. All right, so we'll have to come back for all this. I don't have any of that shit now. I think they will 100% try to put something out. Really? Why do you think that? Literally one of their latest filings, it comments on trying to sell the assets again. But doing it proper. Because, I mean, at this stage, like, they have millions of dollars that they would have to, if they're going to try to keep developing this, especially like Intrepid, like, not to mention you're going to have to hire everybody all over again. But you have so much debt. All right, how do I know what level I have now? All right, metalworking trainer. What does this person do? Initiates chain gloves. That's like nothing though. Where do you actually get to the nice stuff? Copper. All right, that's for throne. Oh, here we go. Copper chain coat. Wow. Level 25 metalworking. Damn. The combat was good, for sure. Outsourced overseas for cheap, but even then it's not cheap. I mean, when you say overseas, are you talking going eastern side of things? I mean, they spend money on these games too. Who is buying the asset? Well, you wouldn't sell the whole thing. I mean, the IP is worthless. Like, nobody cares about, there was never lore. Like, the IP itself is worthless. Nobody's going to give a shit about a Pathfinder campaign that Steven made up 15 years ago. Like, that's just not going to happen. The parts that I think maybe could be worth something, we don't know how far along they got with stuff like dynamic gridding and some of the other internal tools. That would be probably the only thing that could be sold. All right, so spool of thick copper wire, thin copper wire. What is the fastest way to? So we don't want the initiate stuff, is that right? Or do we want the initiates? I mean, it's only a spool of thin copper wire, so that's not going to be too. I mean, that's okay. Like that'll be easy to level up, right? Because we're gonna have to level up through all this shit, anyways. All right. Copper 10. 10 is level 10. All right. Oh, you need molds for. Do you need it every time you do this, or just once? Short blade. Oh, here's bronze. So what should I do now to keep leveling up? I guess just do copper? That's all I can do, right? You'd rather play WoW than AOC? Yeah, I can see why. Initiate stuff is cheap and you want to craft one of each thing. If you craft something you've never crafted before, it gets a lot of XP. Okay. You need one mold every time. Damn. All right, so we'll just do copper. I mean, it's got to keep doing copper, right? I don't have until I get to level 10. I'm only at level 3? Is that right? Damn, how much of this do I got to mine? All right, let's do... We got to do one of each. We'll buy these. And we'll make one of each that we can right now. What's going on here? If you don't think they're going to try and release something, what was the point of moving the assets to sell it? I mean, they've said they have a buyer, potentially. I will say, John, that the initial, it seems fairly clear that the initial idea was to continue development. That does seem, yeah, accurate, for sure. But then obviously something changed. Weird. Why can't I move? Oh, wait. I must clear things. Okay. But I do think that the plan seemed to have shifted to just selling everything. So do I want to make the arrowheads as well? Like, what can I do with... oh, damn. Okay, we can make a lot more now. Ear stud. Hoop earring. Chain necklace. All right, let's start with that, and then we'll come back. You must clear this. Oh, weird. I can't leave that in. Okay. Do you believe there is a buyer for the Ashes IP? Again, not for the IP. Although, again, I was also told... I want to be very clear that I don't think I necessarily believe this, but I was also told that one of the people doing the emulator stuff were in talks. To purchase or license or something. I don't know. I don't know that I believe that at all, to be completely blunt, but... All right, what do we need for these? One thick, one thin. So we need another thick. And then what is this? It's the same. So we need 2 thick, 1 thin. Is that right? Even if it were true, unless they are incredibly independent wealthy. Well, I mean, I have been told, I have no idea to know what anyone's net worth is, but I've been told that some of the people involved have a lot of money. But who knows? I actually don't think they were that far. I don't want to sound like I'm opposed to continuing development either. You know, what boggles my mind a little bit is that if they had just put in like another 5 million, well, I guess there's a lot of other costs that we're just unaware of, but you know, if they had put in another 5 million, I don't think they were that far away. When I say I'm not opposed to development, I'm not going to play it. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like they were not that far away from being able to put something out that had a fairly decent loop. Like I feel like another 6 months, because they were moving forward really fast. Like, you know, when you finally got up to when you finally got up to having all of the employees, like they were actually moving forward pretty quick. Now, were there clearly things that were not going to be possible? Yes. You know, when we look at some of the stuff we were promised with all of the dynamic stuff, yes, that was not going to. Oh wait, did I just put just auto equipped all this shit? Okay. I actually don't think they were that far from getting stuff done. All right, so now I can do all this shit. What do we need? One thin copper wire, 2 thin copper wire, 3. So we need 3 thin copper wires. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's not what I wanted either. Shit. Why can't I click on this thing? This is a little annoying. I don't know. What the hell? Okay. Guess we'll never know. Yeah. Say what you're saying contradicts the sentiment of the devs who are opposed to the ideas of Steven. What do you mean? We're playing Adrullan Online Adventures right now. What do you mean contradicts the sentiment? They felt like all of the people I talked to felt like we were right on the cusp of a lot of things being completed. They really thought we were almost there. For several systems, so I don't know. It almost feels like it became just a pissing match, basically. Any news about Ashes? Not beyond the fact that they've, I mean, where we're at, the temporary restraining order is no longer in California. The preliminary injunction was denied. So the next thing we have is a hearing in Nevada on the 9th to talk more about their preliminary injunction. The next California hearing is what? Well, they have to have, it's like the 23rd. They have to have a thing filed by. So that's where we're at. Any chance the game will be back? I really don't think so. Wait, I need 4. Okay. So I just need to make a lot of thin copper wire. I have 3, we need 12, so I need 9. Stephen had just been honest about the finances. Yeah, I think that, I don't know why there was this need to just not tell the truth about everything. I know in the filings, I don't know, there was a claim that like he was threatened or he was threatened or you know, they didn't want their names known. They didn't want, you know, Dawson didn't want people knowing that he was an investor or whatever bullshit was put in there. Let's say that that's true. Sure. Okay. Let's just pretend that that's true. I don't buy it, but let's pretend it's true. That doesn't change the fact that Dawson entered the picture. When was it? 2022? Is that right? 2022, 2023 is when things, 23, I think, is when he really started entering the picture. You had investors before that. You had Karamanis. You had, what's his name? There was another person. Like, you had other investors prior to Dawson. So even if we buy the fact that, even if we buy the statement that, well, he didn't want to be known that he was investing, so I didn't tell anyone. Like, okay, well, what about the years before that? You know, from Kickstarter, self-funded, blah, 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 right? So even if you buy the idea that we weren't told because the investors didn't want us to know about them, like that does not apply to the many years leading up to Dawson coming in. So I just don't buy it. I think there is an ego element, I'm the cool dude with all this money that's going to make this amazing game. So I think there's an ego element as to why there's still a Discord up and running. The game was kind of playable generic MMORPG, but it could have been that for years. Well, and that's what Diggs. I mean, when I say they could have released something at 100% early access. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying a completed game. I was frankly surprised when they said secondaries were being worked on. And we saw some of that work. We were never getting 500 v 500. I don't think we were going to get sieges. Not like we were promised. I think that they were going to probably move that to an instanced space. I bet they could have pulled high-profile investments from content creators. That's always such a sketchy thing, though. I don't know that we've seen all of the investors so far, so who knows if they did or didn't already do that. I do have I actually was able to get the transcripts from the 18th and from the 2nd. I'll try to put a video together with them. I think in one of them it mentions like 20 or 30 investors. We don't know all those people. All right, did I already make this? Shit, I'm not paying attention. Did I just make that chain code, or is my brain not working? All right, I did not. Okay. I mean, I think that's kind of what he was trying to do with the whole referral code thing, right? It's just a different form of investment. Like how many, I have to wonder who, some of the biggest people to hold. I want to know what were the normal, like what was the max level? Who had the most referrals? I wish we knew that. Because I think that then tells you Because then if you can say, oh, okay, this person had 20,000 referrals. Like, does that change how they reported on things? And I think potentially, yeah. I mean, I've been transparent on that. So I stopped using the referral code actually before the channel really, the Theory Forge channel took off. I used it up until then for sure, but up until some of the videos and streams and stuff started, I stopped using it. So I had like 40, I want to say 41 referrals, 41, 42, something like that. Nothing that's even close to comparing to, you know, I have a pretty decent job and a pretty good career. So like, I would have to, it would be such a crazy turn. There's no way I can ever stop my career and support myself through streaming and whatnot. That's never going to happen. I don't know if what I just said made sense. All right, we did get, let's see, armor class 2. I mean, that's better than 1. That's armor class 1. Why is that the same? We have chain gloves, and it's the same as cotton working gloves. That's kind of weird. Didn't I make something else? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Chain sleeves. Put it on, you look badass too. Really? I need to get the rest. I mean, that looks better for sure. Look at all of us wearing our initiates shit. I'm going to need more copper, I think. How much do I even have? We only have 4 ingots left, so. Back to the grind. Let's see, what do I need to make? I guess I could do copper studs. That would get me to probably level 10. Or I don't know what level I am. Yeah, I'm level 10 already. What's a pie tin for? So you need that to make pies. Okay. This is quite the grind, isn't it? Yeah, we don't have any of that. Well, we got a little bit better. You know, the referral thing was sketchy anyways, because at one point they would let you see, like you could see your referrals, right? And who had bought what and done what. But that got removed. The ability to see that. I don't even know that it was ever really going to be I have a feeling they were going to come back out and be like, you know what? We're not going to be able to pay you for with cash. Am I thinking Ashes will come back next year with new leadership? No. I really don't. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Holy shit. What's that about? Why does that look blocky over there? I mean, there's a fair amount of people in here playing. I know what I said made no sense. No, there was an outline. Something, I don't know if somebody, it almost looked like somebody was like teleporting or something. I don't know. Weird. All right, we want copper. But I'm fighting with people to get copper here. Yeah, we're getting, as the day is wearing on, there's more people. Yeah, this guy's looking for copper here as well. So we're getting to, I think we're getting to where we're fighting with too many people. Unless there's somewhere else we can go. Oh, wow, that healed me. Is this like Minecraft MMO? Kinda. Yeah. You can think of it that way. Think of if Minecraft and EverQuest had a baby. And there you go. That would be it. Yeah, we're fighting with far too many people looking for copper. About done anyways. Yeah, it's gonna be kicking out of here soon. Although, like I said, this game has grown on me. I have to say I'm a little bit annoyed that I won't be able to play this anymore after today. Well, tomorrow. I think there's a solid shit, I didn't realize that was gonna hate me. Oh fuck. What happened here? Yeah, it's just beta, so this will be done beta ends after this weekend. God, even the steel out, even these recruits can't fight them. What's happening? How are the social aspects of this one? Haven't seen you interacting with it. We were in a group. Yeah, we were fighting in a group. Earlier. Never seen you play a game this long. See, what do you mean? We do every weekend. Yeah, it is good. I will say I'm having fun with it. I think this is something that definitely once it gets into a more like long-term state, like I will for sure be checking it out. So, but I'm also again that weirdo that loved old school. You know, I came up on EverQuest, so it's me. My biggest complaint right now, modeled after EQ. Yeah, no, this is effectively EverQuest. EverQuest having a baby with Minecraft. Why can't I gather this? You lack the skill in gathering, so I just don't have a high enough gathering skill, I guess. No, there's classes, yeah. So we're playing a Paladin, but you know, there's Warrior, Paladin, Hex Knight, there's a Summoner, there's a lot, Enchanter, Druid, Cleric. There's a bunch of different classes, different races. I could probably attempt to buy the armor as well, but we were crafting just to get a sense of what the game's like. But I could have also bought things. So I mean, there is reason to interact with other people. Here, bear. Any date on release? No, I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. No, I actually am in their Discord. I don't know that it's even been talked about. I'm not sure that anyone even knows when the release date would be. Hoping Scars of Honor might be good. I hope so. I mean, I hope any game's good. Scars of Honor just I don't know. Scars of Honor, I like the concept that they have of their skill tree, their sort of the skill tree path thing. Outside of that, it's like I don't know if it's new enough for me. I know that that's where a lot of the Ashes people have latched on, but I'm just not, you know, I don't know. It's just, I'm not sold on it yet. And I'm done with highly investing myself into the development stages of things. So, Magisto, how you doing? You don't have much faith at all in Scars? I mean, I hope they do well. I don't know. It doesn't, there's nothing so far beyond that skill system that has made me excited. Eternal Tombs playtest was awful. Yeah, I didn't even bother with that. I agree about the profession side, by the way. Being able to just chill. What's up here? Wild Adolescent Bear. All right, you're a 3. I should theoretically be able to hit you, right? This is Adrullan Online Adventures. It should be pinned in the comments, hopefully, still. Prefer a box price and a monthly sub. I mean, I think that is ideal. I don't know how long we're going to be able to keep that. The hell? Inventory's overflowing. Didn't I just sell a bunch of shit? Which means I'm not going to be able to... All right, these are not worth much. So we're going to get rid of that. I'm going to take this. We're going to butcher this. Yes, it's MMO. Oh, that was... All right, so I guess we got to run back. Because we're out of fucking space. Excuse me. Yeah, it is an MMO. So we actually were in a group earlier in a little like pocket dungeon spot. My armor was shit though, so I'm a pally, and the area we were at, like there is challenge. So if you're like, I'm a level 5 pally right now, so if I try to fight a level 6 anything, it's actually kind of a little challenging. Now part of that's because I have terrible gear, so I'm trying to get better gear, but. All right, I'm running back, right? Yeah. There's a bunch of skellies over here. I need to remember this. This might be a good place to come farm. I don't know how I mean, I feel like a box price and a sub is fine. It's what I'm used to. But I feel like most newer folks, like younger folks, I should say, might not like that. Like I see so many comments anymore when it's like, how is it, oh, I'm not going to play anything that's not free to play. I'm not paying for sub. You see that so often in comments. And anymore, you have sub plus box cost plus cosmetic plus all the things. Like I am old enough to remember when PAX Day came out and said, hey, we're going to do a box cost, a sub, and cosmetics. We're going to have a shop. And everybody was super pissed. I wonder if I can go grab this. Like you're monetizing everything. Now you fast forward a couple of years. I can't. And it's becoming a norm. Yeah, WoW is getting, I think, I don't know why, and I have a short that I put out on this. Like, I don't know why WoW has a sub anymore. Like the sub was always supposed to further development, right? But now you have, mounts and pets and all these other, these shop items. Doesn't it cost now for housing as well? Like the original intent for the sub no longer exists. You're right. Yeah, they have a sub because people keep paying it. That's true. I guess now the sub also theoretically would cover the classic stuff too, but. Only a single dev for Eternal Tunes, just needs a lot more time. Really? That's always hard, man, trying to make a game by one person. Wish them well. Ashes is only reason we're doing this one is because it was a beta. Ah, fuck you, I don't have space. Although, which to me tends to mean it's on its way out, like for release, but it sounds like that might not be the case. I wish I could clarify that. Wish we could clarify when the game was going to be released. All right, we're gonna get some of this and put it here. What's the earthen fragment for? I don't know. These are all the things we definitely want to keep. All right. Sorry, John, you asked me, you asked a question, didn't you? Which class did you prefer over the 2 days? Ah, this one, Pally, by far. By far. Now, granted, I was probably playing the summoner suboptimally. Which is a user error, but... But yes, this is my easily my favorite. What's fleece for? Can you craft the fleece? So I think I'm actually going to buy a bigger bag. So. How much money we got? Maybe we got a fair amount. I'm eternally in your good graces. Well, that's good to know. Certainly not trying to not be. All right. I guess we can buy probably 2 of these. And then I'm going to put these other smaller bags, I think, in the bank. All right, guys. I think I'm actually gonna have to. I think we're gonna be done for today. It is Easter. I do need to go see my fam. So, Adrullan Online Adventures. Still up and free for a beta test until tomorrow. So, if you're curious, go check it out. I do not know the time frame for actual release, so sounds like it's a while from now, which is unfortunate because I think this is actually quite fun. This has been a fun process. Definitely getting busy. I mean, there's, as we've been playing this morning, a lot more people jumping in. So come check it out. It is free. You ain't got nothing to lose but your time. So, all right. As always, TikTok, I'll see you guys later. Been fun. YouTube, been real. Izzy, I appreciate the follow. Would you play Ashes if it comes back? Only if it meets two different qualifications. One, we get the original vision. Two, no Steven. Hit those marks, yes. Appreciate that, John. Yeah, happy Easter to you and your family as well. Until next time, have a good day. Yeah, happy Easter as well. You're on the same page. Yeah, I mean, those are my two qualifications. I mean, do I think that's going to happen? No. Well, I do think Steven's out. I don't see any way, form, or any way that Steven gets put back into this system at all. But so that one will probably be met as a qualifier, but the other of it being exactly as was promised, I don't think that's going to happen. So, well, I appreciate that. I did get, like I said, I did get the transcripts from the two hearings in California, the 18th and the last one from Thursday. There's not a lot of crazy new stuff in there, but the other thing with those transcripts, actually, it's a good point. I always put the legal stuff in the description so that you can read yourself, so you don't have to just trust me. The transcripts, I've been learning a lot about this process. I actually don't think I can comment on them because I did buy them. However, when you look at how this process works, like the parties have a time period in which they can ask for things to be redacted and stuff like that. And it actually will not hit Pacer, which is the public-facing side of the legal system. It actually will not hit Pacer until like July 2nd. So like there's a period of time where the parties get to look at it, make comment, redact things. And so everything I'm seeing is I probably should not. I can make a video on it, but I cannot or should not actually link the document. Does that make sense? Because it's, there could be potential change to it and redactions and things. I don't know reading it what would be redacted, but I'm trying to not get myself in legal trouble. So if you notice, if I do get a video out and you notice, I will comment that it's not going to be in the description as to why, but that's why. So it's weird how the legal system works, man. Well, I appreciate that, Heavy. All right, guys. YouTube, been real. I'll see ya. And that leaves